Alan, it's such a great analysis, and it is such a big breakthrough when you have, the president and the House Speaker, and they're all sort of talking to each other over Twitter and taking jabs at each other over Twitter. Usually when a member of Congress wants to highlight a particular issue, it's because there's, some legislation or something that they're trying to do. There's a political reason behind it. And what struck me was Darrell Issa going with the Obamacare in 3 words, go, and obviously trying to fire up conservatives. There was a political motivation here to try to, score points with them, score points with this base, and to say, hey, I haven't forgotten about this. And that also seemed so striking that's now a role that Twitter plays.
Yeah, it is very interesting that it is a place where the government can actually play out in public discussions and debates that they couldn't, or even if they did offline, might not be seen. It's interesting. A couple summers ago, Beth Becker and I, and Beth has been, I think, has been a guest on the show once before, did our training at Netroots Nation on social media, and this was before the 2012 election. We did this. We actually, Beth came out pretty strongly and said that Obama was terrible on social media, not because he didn't use it, because he used it quite a lot, but that he didn't interact very much. And the next day, and this was when we were in Minneapolis, so it was last summer. You were there as well. The next day, she bumped into one of the White House communications staff who looked at her name tag, and then pulled out his phone and pulled up the tweet, and because many people tweeted her saying this and said, "Is this you?" And she goes, "Yes." He goes, "Well, he's the president." And she says, well, he can use Twitter to interact with heads of other countries. He can use Twitter to interact with his own cabinet members to promote what they're doing. He's got this huge network. He should be using it to promote his policies or to engage the other side or to engage other countries. And sure enough, that's exactly what's happening now, is the White House is engaging back and forth with the Secretary of HHS Sebelius, with Darrell Issa, with Speaker Boehner, and I think that this is a really interesting development in the whole world of Twitter and politics, that it extends out into the public forum this kind of interaction among our leaders. And even if it is disagreeable, they're disagreeing with each other, they're not going to be hostile in a rude way. They may be, arrogance of power is pretty harsh words, but it's a discussion, and in some ways it may actually, in some cases, be more debate, more discussion between the parties than you'll ever find offline or for large periods of time offline.
It's such a great point. Maybe we'll have a secretary of social media that essentially is in charge of the social media responses on behalf of the president.